dearest brothers and sisters, this is Reverend Melissa. I wanted to tell you that a very important message is given today regarding the pedophilia within the Roman Catholic Church. The key to this pedophilia rests with the daughter of Jacob, Dinah. Okay? In the Old Testament, the Book of Genesis, you are given one story. You're told how Levi, who revenged his sister Dinah, was cursed by his father and was cursed by the Almighty. But, dear brothers and sisters, that is not true. The truth is in the Book of Jubilees. Okay? And it tells you exactly what happened to Dinah, and regarding Levi being called, and also what the consequences were therein. So I'm going to read for you here the incident that happened regarding Dinah. Alright? And in the first year of the 6th week, he went up to Salem, to the east of Shechem, in peace, in the 4th month. And there they carried off Dinah, the daughter of Jacob, into the house of Shechem, the son of Hamor, the Hivite, the prince of the land. And he laid with her, and defiled her. And she was a little girl, a girl of 12 years. And he besought his father and her brothers, that she might be given to him to wife. And Jacob and his sons were wroth because of the men of Shechem, for they had defiled Dinah their sister. And they spake to them with evil intent, and dealt deceitfully with them, and beguiled them. And Simeon and Levi came unexpectedly to Shechem, and executed judgment on all the men of Shechem, and slew all the men whom they found in it, and left not a single one remaining in it. They slew all in torments, because they had dishonored their sister Dinah. And thus let it not again be done from henceforth, that a daughter of Israel be defiled. For judgment is ordained in heaven against them, that they should destroy with the sword all the men of the Shechemites, because they had wrought shame in Israel. And the Lord delivered them into the hands of the sons of Jacob, that they might exterminate them with the sword, and execute judgment upon them. And that it might not thus again be done in Israel, that a virgin of Israel should be defiled. And if there is any man who wisheth in Israel to give his daughter or his sister to any man who is the seed of the Gentiles, he shall surely die, and they shall stone him with stones, for he hath wrought shame in Israel. And they shall burn the woman with fire, because she hath dishonored the name of the house of her father, and she shall be rooted out of Israel. And let not an adulteress and no uncleanness be found in Israel throughout all the days of the generations of the earth. For Israel is holy unto the Lord, and every man who hath defiled it shall surely die. They shall stone him with stones, for thus hath it been ordained and written in the heavenly tablets regarding all the seed of Israel. He who defileth it shall surely die, and he shall be stoned with stones. And to this law there is no limit of days, and no remission, nor any atonement. But the man who hath defiled his daughter shall be rooted out in the midst of all Israel, because he hath given of his seed to Molech, and wrought impiously so as to defile it. And do thou, Moses, command the children of Israel, and exhort them not to give their daughters to the Gentiles, and not to take for their sons any other daughters of the Gentiles, for this is an abominable before the Lord. For this reason I have written for thee in the words of the law all the deeds of the Shechemites, which they wrought against Dinah, and how the sons of Jacob spake, saying, We shall not give our daughter to a man who is uncircumcised. For that were a reproach unto us, and it is a reproach to Israel, and those who give, and to those who take the daughters of the Gentile, for this is unclean and abominable to Israel. Okay? Alright, dear brothers and sisters, I'm going to end there, okay? But you can read the rest of this for yourselves. When Christ Yesu came, alright, he, because of the corruption of Israel, meaning among the sons of Jacob, Christ in the Gospel of the Holy 12 at the Sermon of the Mount, he called and gave new commandments, which make up the holy law. And he said that only they that keep the commandments that he gave are the true Israel of God. And the true Israel of God are all people that adhere to the commandments that were given by him. And one of those commandments included the abominable act before the Creator of eating flesh and consuming blood. He said we're not to do it. But getting back to Dinah, okay, brothers and sisters, you have to realize and remember that Rome gave us the Bible compilation, okay? They sat down, meticulously went through, beginning from Genesis all the way to the end of Revelations, okay? And they provided us with part truths and part lies. You could tell that it was tweaked, okay? You can tell that it was tweaked throughout the Old Testament. The New Testament is so horrible. There's so much repetition through there. False writings, the doctrines of men. It's time for us to realize that in this last age that God is so wonderful because he has revealed their lies to us. This is a great time for us to be alive because a new age is coming upon us, and it's going to be great because it looks like Heavenly Father wants us all to finally come together as one humanity and to abide here on the earth in peace and in love. Okay? And he's doing that through the children. And I thought that Dinah was 9 years old, but Dinah was actually 12 years old. But he said that this was done through the unrighteousness of those that worship Molech. Okay? And that's the key regarding the Roman Catholic Church. Because with their fish mouth hats, with their abundant mammon, with their pagan priesthood, they are sons of darkness, and they serve not the God of Abraham. They serve Molech. Okay? So that's the key. They're servants of Molech. All right, yay! God said that if anyone defiled a daughter, or we apply that to the daughter, the sons, and children of the earth, he said that is to be rooted out. We are not to accept that. Pedophilia is not acceptable. There are no ifs, ands, or buts in the kingdom of Yahweh. Okay? So, the Vatican is unholy. We do not accept their uncleanness. There are no excuses, especially from the leader, from the top. That is not acceptable. So, brothers and sisters, just know that they're going to use the heart machine against us. There's going to be murders, killings, suicide bombs. They're going to do everything they can to distract us from this valiant effort to revenge the children of the earth, to stand up to these bitches and to let them know that no unclean men and women led by the followers of Molech is going to stand up against the believers of Yahweh and his righteous one, the high priest of his holy priesthood, Yeshua Maria the Christ. Hell to the no. We walking forward, and we're gonna stampede over their asses, and we're gonna get our children out of there. And from now on, we're going to shield and protect them. No more would they be sexually defiled. God said that they are to be rooted out and it's not allowed upon the earth. Read it. It's in the book of Genesis. It's in the book of Jubilees. That which was written in Genesis is, you just received a little bit of the truth. For the real truth, you read it in the book of Jubilees, just as you read it in the book of Jubilees, how in the Bible, in the Old Testament, you're told that Lot was a righteous man. But it's in the Book of Jubilees that you truly learn that Lot was an unrighteous man, because he slept with his daughters, and he committed a sin like unto Sodom. And rather than his name being written into the heavenly tablets, it was recorded that his name be removed from the heavenly tablets. Okay? Keeping it real with you. We love you. And wisdom, peace, and love. Have a beautiful day. And peace be with thee. And keep up the good work and fight the good fight. Take care.